Hi, I'm Dr. Tom Benjamin, webcasting as radiotom.com and tvtom.com. This podcast is part of the International Year of Astronomy 2009. How to use your galileoscope.
There seems to be no difficulty in moving around this.
This telescope is a nice little optic. It lets you see some of the things as Galileo saw them, a vision that changed the world. So, you've spent a few minutes assembling your telescope. You've looked through it to check if it's working. Now it's getting dark and ready to have your first look at the sky. We pointed up to the dark sky. What can we expect to find? Well, probably nothing. You don't use a telescope to find things. You use a finder scope for that. You use a telescope to look at things in detail after you've found them. So with what do you find them? Well, your eyes for starters. But as with anything else, trying to find your way around town, they won't be much help. That's why you bought a telescope. No, you find things with a map. Then you look with a finder scope or a pair of binoculars and your eyes. But without a map, even these won't be much help. But even a tripod won't solve the whole problem of trying to look straight overhead. This is where you can follow in Galileo's footsteps, by building a suspension mount. Once Galileo had proved what a telescope could do, others experimented with them. The best ones were about 100 feet long. That's right, 100 feet long, 30 meters long. They did this because the lenses of the day only focused correctly at long focal lengths. A very useful tool is Uncle Al's planisphere wheel. You rotate the wheel for the date and time. You then hold it up against the sky at the points marked north, south, east, west, or overhead. The pictures on it are pretty small, and they really can only just show you which constellations are out for the evening. If you take your scope on a trip, you only need to pack some string and your lightweight little galileoscope. Then look for a tree to hang it from. So summing up, if you have a galileoscope and want to progress, I would next get in order of priority maps, software, string mount, tripod, binoculars, books, in that order. Only when you've got and mastered these should you graduate on to a bigger scope. My favorite is Olcott's Field Book of the Skies. It was written in 1930, and it still works today. But you can get much more detailed and accurate maps nowadays. My point is that you don't need a U-Butte latest computer program at this stage. A 79-year-old book would do quite nicely. You can take it outside, open up to the page with the constellation you want, and see what objects are likely to be visible with your telescope. That's all for now. We'll try and follow this up with some more detailed ideas on how to use telescope. Bye for now from radiotom.com.